All right, let's jump right into this. Imagine a script so perfectly engineered it literally captures millions of views just by blending human potential, scientific mystery, and, well, high-stakes tension. Today, we're unpacking a really fascinating explainer about an 8-year-old boy named Leo. You might have seen it. It's called The Child Who Remembered Everything. We're going to break down the exact narrative elements that make this story an absolute masterclass in keeping an audience hooked. If you've ever wondered how a story can just grab you in the very first seconds, you are definitely in the right place. So, check this out. The script drops a massive, high-stakes hook in the very first 5 seconds. It asks us to imagine reading a 500-page book in under 10 minutes, and not just reading it, but memorizing every single word, comma, and page number forever. By dropping us right into this grand, sunlit public library with young Leo just totally surrounded by giant encyclopedias, it establishes this immediate, profound sense of wonder. You hear the fast page flipping, the ticking clock, and we zoom right into Leo's incredibly expressive eyes to see the pages reflecting in his pupils. It's such a brilliant way to promise us, the viewers, that we are about to witness something absolutely extraordinary. But you know, every good hook needs a bit of conflict. Enter the frustrated librarian. She marches over to scold Leo, thinking he's just ruining the books. But Leo doesn't just weakly protest. Nope. He stays completely calm and casually drops a hyper-specific detail. He tells her that page 342, paragraph 4, states that a library was built in 1892 by a man named Thomas who had a missing left thumb. I mean, it's such an oddly specific, undeniable fact that the librarian literally drops her pen in shock. This serves as perfect proof of his ability and instantly establishes the deep mystery of his mind. You're sitting there wondering, how on earth is this kid doing this? And this is where they use a really brilliant visual contrast to deepen that mystery. Before the age of 4, Leo was completely nonverbal. In fact, doctors actually believed his brain was fundamentally damaged. But then we jump to his current state. We see him sitting at a dimly lit kitchen table, calmly drawing this insanely complex photorealistic map of London's alleyways purely from memory, using just a single pencil. This extreme contrast, going from a supposedly damaged child to an unexplainable genius, it just hooks you on a deeply emotional level. It makes us intensely invested in figuring out how this transformation actually happened.
To really ground this superhuman ability in raw, human emotion, we're introduced to his 32-year-old mom, Sarah. She recalls how doctors basically told her that Leo would never attend a normal school. They called his mind a locked room with no key. Just imagine the profound despair of hearing that as a parent. But then, the narrative masterfully flips that despair completely on its head. We find out that a freak accident, literally just a minor fall that resulted in a simple bump on the head, didn't just unlock that sealed room in Leo's mind, it exploded it wide open. It's your classic hero's journey catalyst, but it's actually rooted in documented medical anomalies.
Okay, moving on to part 1.